What up, squad? D20 here, and I just completed my first run of Act 2 on Veteran. All it took was 2 good randos and a bot to get this done, but I do think this doc build that I'm about to share with you helped quite a bit. There's a lot of different ways you can go with a doc build, but the 10 cards we're about to go over I've seen popping up in a lot of other decks, so let's take a look. The first thing to keep in mind is you're not going to be doing a lot of damage, and in fact you won't even have any throwable inventories, so your primary concern is to keep your team healed. So right off the bat we've got Support Scavenger, which allows us to get more healables right off the bat. We've got Shoulder Bag, which allows us to carry more healables right off the bat. Charitable Soul keeps us alive while keeping our teammates alive. Field Surgeon is so powerful that it almost turns a bandage into a medkit, so that can really stretch your meds quite far. Rousing Speech may seem like a bummer because losing offensive inventory is huge. Pipe bombs are absolutely clutch, especially on Veteran, but this 225% revive speed is going to be even more clutch in hard situations. It allows for reses that simply wouldn't be possible otherwise, and consider the 20% trauma damage reduction on top of that. Trauma is a huge deal on Veteran, so while this card may seem like a hard thing to include at first, trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Medical Professional not only allows us to deal trauma damage, but return lives to the team as well, which is huge. Combat Medic complements our ability to res our teammates super fast and keep them alive. Group Therapy allows us to spread our heals around and even heal people who aren't in your immediate vicinity. Experienced EMT helps keep the HP up by adding temporary health for every time we apply a healing item to somebody, which could really add up by the end of a level. Fanny Pack simply allows us to carry even more healables, which can be pretty big nearing the end of a run. Those 10 are the most important, though I did include Medical Professional just because it's pretty fun to be able to move fast and get to the next person you need to heal in a really intense fight. But those first 10 cards are the ones you really want to focus on for a high-end healing build. I've rounded the deck out with 5 other cards that either improve my own survivability or increase team damage for the tougher later in the act levels. Of course, there's still a few things to keep in mind while actually playing the deck. First off is going to be med management. Usually at the beginning of the run I'll tell my team, hey, you guys should always hold on to pills so you have something to take if you're getting hoarded out and I can't get to you to heal. So by all means, take the pills, hold on to them, and ping bandages for me. While you do get the healing efficiency increase with the pills, being able to take a bandage and heal almost as much as a average player could heal with a med kit is going to just go such a long way towards stretching out your available pool of meds. Once you can heal trauma with med kits, it's important to never leave one behind and really min-max your ability to keep your trauma under control. Gunplay wise, it's usually best to stick with an SMG and allow the higher caliber guns and the more valuable ammo like AR or even sniper rifle be used by the heavy hitters on your team. No damage buff and no throwables means that special infected are not your speciality. So when big fights break out and there's no healing to be done, be sure you focus on clearing out common so your teammates can focus on the big threats. I try to upgrade the MP5 to a Vector or preferably an UMP as soon as possible, and then pick up a Deagle as a nice secondary. If your team is into teamwork and good communication, it's also good to have them ping out bandages or drop their own bandages so you can pick them up, use them, and get that 110% use efficiency on there. And yeah, overall I gotta say I've been having a blast playing this deck. It's really interesting to be focusing in some cases more on your teammates' health bars than your enemy's health. The extreme min-maxing of available heals makes mid-fight healing very viable, and really allows you to pull off some clutch plays in tight circumstances. I remember one situation in the bar level, both teams not doing great, so they just huck a molly down right at our feet to get us unhoarded out, and I was able to heal them in the fire, which not only kept them alive, but the 50% of that healing went to myself, so I was able to keep myself alive. So definitely some incredible plays. Being able to get a bandage off in about 2 minutes and heal for half a health bar is better than a shield battery in Apex Legends. It's really not to be underrated. One last quick note though, Doc's unique ability, when you press E on somebody to just use a free heal on them without having bandages or anything, that doesn't seem to stack or coordinate well with the cards in the deck. These healing use efficiency and all that stuff really only applies to consumable bandages, not Doc's free heal, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, compared to the struggling I was doing on Veteran before I had a well-defined deck, compared to the relative breeze it was after fine-tuning this deck, it made all the difference, and I hope you all enjoy the same success with it that I did. So with that, I would like to turn the question to you, squad. What decks have you been having success with? What characters do you find interesting? Let me know in the comments down below, and you just might see a character guide up for them next week. So get back on out there, squad, kill some zombies, heal your teammates, and have a great time. And of course, like always, thank you for watching.